historic HBCU of Edward Waters College in Jacksonville, Florida, the GCAC Conference will be hosting a basketball tournament. In just a few weeks, the defending champs Dillard, who is still in the hunt for the number one spot, which is held by Tougaloo, also in the hunt is EWC. The men's basketball will really push each other to the next limit, to their best abilities, to see who will come out on top, as well as the girls, who are also hosting the conference as well. This should be one fight to remember. Welcome to Tiger TV.
My name is Nick Campbell.
And I'm Nate Williams. Recently, the GCAC conference had a basketball men's and women's tournament in Jacksonville, Florida for the NAI division.
What benefits did that bring to EWC here?
Well, for the historic HBCU, I feel like it brought a lot of publicity. A lot of those schools come from really big name cities. So the fact that they brought their fan base with them, it kind of put Jacksonville and EWC on the map. Jacksonville has historically been through a lot, and it was a really upside to have the black men and women really showcase their talents, not only for their school, but just for the culture of HBCU life in general.
So how did you feel about the overall game?
All the games I feel like were a little hectic. Like I said, they brought in their fan base, so it was kind of cool to see different diversity within the fan base and the crowd and the stands or what have you. Also, I feel like that it was slightly discouraging to see like some of the HBCUs not really have that fan base or that backup applause that they needed to probably get them over the hump to win the games. But as far as EWC, the students came out, they really showcased their love for their school, and it was an excitement atmosphere.
So did you attend any of the games? How was your experience with going to the games?
It was cool, nothing, too crazy, but I do feel like some of the players were not as into the game. But what about you? How do you feel?
I attended the championship game, and the atmosphere was pretty lively. The students came out to support the team, and they needed that support, and it was pretty lively. I had a good time.
Okay. Well, both EWC men's and women's made it to the championship, right?
Yes, they did.
Okay, cool. Well, even though both teams came up a little bit short, the boys lost to Tougaloo 91-85, and the girls lost to Dillard 64-62. It was still a really good, hard-fought battle between both teams. Here are some highlights that
basketball team could have did better during the tournament?
Well, it was a lot of good, but it was definitely a lot of bad for both teams. The boys playing the number one team in the conference, Tougaloo, losing 91-85. It was a hard-fought game. The boys were winning in the first quarter, but it seems like towards the latter part of that quarter, the boys just didn't really have the momentum that they had going into the game. But for both teams, for Tougaloo and EWC men's basketball team, it was a high-paced game. The tempo was going back and forth. It was a lot of pick-and-roll action, which I really enjoyed. A lot of outlet passes. It was not so much as just one-on-one ball. Both teams played very well, and it was a high-scoring game. They really put on a show for not just the team, but for the fans as well. But